movie room. I'll go into this quickly. I got new lights up here, so things are a little bit more brighter. Anything in here, I try to fix wood, fix shelving. All that costs a little bit extra money here and there, but I still have to put backing on some of these shelves here, but I'll get into it. I need to keep this video short. My game's in front of me. You'll see more game rooms come up. You'll see more gameplays. Year end. I've been trying to add a lot of Dolly Parton to my collection over the year, especially some of her early albums. I'm down to like a couple of them. And some of them I have on double packs, which I'm trying to buy individually as well. So they're not always the original, they're remastered, but it's really hard to find them. And Great Pretender was the last one I wanted, and Great Balls of Fire I have in a double pack, but I'll try to buy it individually on record come next year. Then I think there's one or two left I don't have yet, so I should be caught up with her next year. Pearl Jam, there's still a couple old ones I don't have yet. Early Live, which I'm looking for. There's stuff that has the pictures on them. Some of these I never had when I was younger, so I made up for it. And I collect also some of the singles. I did pick up the Eddie Vedder single baseball song over the past summer. Some early live stuff as well. But mostly the old ones first. And go from there. And next year, try to get a couple more movies. Most of the movies are more expensive because of shipping. So it might be a $20, $30 movie, but you're paying another $20, $30 just to ship it, because you can't find it in my country, so I have to pay a little bit more to get them. But I'm down to like one or two movies, and I'll probably get them next year at some point. And a couple of smaller TV show packs will come next year, stuff like Roseanne. I'll pick up Wonder Years, I'll pick up next year. I don't even really know that show, but if it's good, I'll pick it up. And Hunter will be next year. Baywatchers came in. I'm waiting for Walker to come in, and these can be around 100 to 150 sometimes, because they have a fair bit on shipping. Baywatcher was the last big one, and Walker is the last big one. And I completed I Love Lucy. I completed Merlin. So I think I did okay. I paid around $100 for the whole set for Merlin. Same with I Love Lucy. I think I did okay on that compared to what eBay wants. $100 to $150 for the set. There is a different set, but a few of them I bought off eBay. A few of them I found locally. So I don't think I paid that much for them. So I was really happy with that. Any chance I could get some more older movies in, I'll do that before any new ones. But next year, over the spring, till spring, maybe even summer, I'm going to focus a little bit more on some smaller TV shows, like ones I don't have yet, like Roseanne will come next year. Wonder Years will probably come next year. Airwolf probably next year. And then Hunter. I think those are the 4 TV shows I need to focus on. Spring, if I could get one or two, in the end of winter into spring, I could get 1 or 2. And then summer, I should be okay for winter to start on games. Pitfall 2 will come at the end of the year, I think, next year. So, and a couple other big games I don't have there yet will come when I get caught up with my TV shows, because that's where a lot of my extra money has been going lately. And try to get a little bit more for Simpsons and South Park, build up whatever cartoon I can. Did not even have anything for Beavis and Butthead till recently the set came in. Picked up Ren and Stimpy, so these are the sets I need to have in my collection. I watched a little bit of it when I was younger, but it was mostly the Simpsons that I was watching. South Park came at the end of it, so I'm starting to collect on South Park now. Got a section there for South Park. And Barbies, I haven't had a chance to get into toys because of the TV shows, but maybe in a couple of years I could get more into toys, Transformers, He-Man figures, G.I. Joe figures maybe, and get rid of all these little dolls. Now I'll have like a little toy display. It would be nice for the room, but for now I've got these dolls, and another year still to get caught up with the TV shows. thrifting, I'll go thrifting every beginning of the month. Been seeing a lot of James Bond locally, as well as Shirley Temple, so all the clamshell is also Shirley Temple, but don't really know anything about her movies. But same with James Bond, don't really know much about them, not something I got into. But I have the whole set on VHS and like half of it on DVD. Any chance I can pop in one good movie when I go thrifting, I'll do that. Picked up Pee-wee last year. Back to the Future is my all-time favorite, and probably Terminator my second favorite. Any chance I could add a Stephen King movie? Langoliers is one of my favorite Stephen King movies. I also picked up Breakfast Club near the end of this summer. And Neverending Story Part 2. So any chance I could add something good for VHS, older movies, Western. Same here, I found the shelf last year over the summer. Buy Universal Monsters, otherwise I could have bought Friday the 13th on VHS, but I did not have any Universal Monsters. So there's a few doubles, and still a few I don't have yet. Added Phantom of the Opera, because I did not get it with the lot that I bought, so I had to buy it separately. But it's really hard to come back into VHS, because there's still a few TV shows I don't have yet, plus I want to start on games. So I have to rely on thrifting to find a couple good TV shows. Well, for VHS movies, till I get cut up for the TV shows. Then I could try to get into games a little bit, and maybe boost the VHS a little bit more. But all these shelves here I make myself, so none of them are perfect, but it beats having them stacked up on top of each other, or piled up on top of a table. Indiana Jones is a staple in my movie collection. Any chance I can find a good box set, I'll pick it up for a few bucks. Same with Titanic. Any chance I can find Titanic in good shape for a few bucks, I'll pick it up. Apparently it's supposed to be a rare movie, but I do find it locally quite often. But it's one of my favorite movies. I don't find Back to the Future much, but I got a couple of them, and stuff like that. Ghostbusters, we have one on the VHS and number 2. So stuff like Rambo I still need to complete. I need to get Rambo Part 2. I need to get Tremors Part 1. So I've got the rest of them on DVD. Any chance I could build a little bit something more for VHS, I'll do that. The Disney's younger was mostly stuff that I remember, the live action like Wizard of Oz and Mary Poppins, the ones that I remember when I was young. Okay, so see if I can add a little bit more. Yeah, the Disney's, most of them I already have, so I don't need a whole lot. Wizard of Oz and Mary Poppins are probably the top 2 favorites I remember from childhood. The rest of the stuff I don't really know, like Lion King, Cinderella, I never really watched until I was much older. Most of the stuff was like Thundercats, Transformers, those were my cartoons. Care Bears. So I made more space here for VHS as well. Still need to put backing on it. Older movies and doubles here as well, so I don't want to throw them out, because movies are getting harder to find now, and mostly still about older horror movies and older movies before any new movies come out. I still need another good year to get caught up on some TV shows. Stuff like Roseanne, Wonder Years I'll pick up next year. And yep, this is the whole room. Still need to buy a shopping cart. That's good for the bus, but not for the groceries. It's too small. And a bigger cart's going to cost me a little bit more to get, but I do need to have one for next year. And my guitar there, and I'll stop it here.